Good day to you. This is again Do It Yourself Tuesday and on Cozy Corner. And I'm welcoming you. And for a week, I was not there. And I thought I skip it because a good friend of mine had her funeral. And it's really had an impact on me. Let's say it's like that. And I really needed the whole week and maybe more to to feel a little bit better again. Because when I was having cancer, she really took care of me, and now she had cancer herself, and she did not survive. But on the other hand, it is joyful for her because she is with the Lord Jesus, and so I'm glad for her. But I think cancer is a very, very terrible disease, and it can be very, very hurtful. And gladly in 2015, I survived, and it was very severe. And so all those things are coming up in your head again, and how she helped me, and uh, how she was there for me, and so it's you are automatically are going to reflect all those memories, good memories, and yeah, it is terrible, but it was a very, very beautiful funeral, very respectful, and so that was very, very good. And to hear her husband talk, and her brothers and sisters and her children, it was very good. So, and we will see each other again. Yeah. So I did not feel like filming, as you may understand. Yeah. Um, so I had a week more to knit, and that was also very good because I'm designing something, as I told you, and that is a total different process because you have to invent at that moment things yourselves, and because it is um, something that I knit that does not have normal things in it. Yeah. Okay. I will tell you more why I'm wanted to design this. And our son, he's now nearly 26 years old, but he has autism, and from birth already things were different. And I was very, very glad with him. I'm thankful for him, and uh, but I was for the first time mother, and I had a C-section, and afterwards that was very hurtful. To you do not have any pain, labor pain, but after that you get a lot of pain. So, and I was struggling with a lot of things because he was also not drinking. When I wanted to feed him, he was not drinking. So that was very difficult. But also, it was very soon that our son was not napping, was not sleeping during daytime. So he was sleeping during the night, a whole night long, and then during the day he was not sleeping. And that was very, very difficult for me because I could not I could not rest myself also. And he was a little guy who was constantly wanting my attention, so I gave it to him. But it was also very tiring. And I remember that he was laying in his. I was he was laying in his. I had a little bed, and you can shake it, and I was doing that a lot, trying to and singing for him, trying to get him asleep, but uh, his hands and feet were going everywhere in that crib, and so. Um, but I did not know better. And here in the Netherlands, nearly you do not swallow babies. I don't know of people who swaddle their babies. So now I was thinking I want to make things for babies, and what I would like when I would have a child again, uh, my child to wear, and learning of uh, the bad sleeping of my son um, um, made me think I want to make a swaddle. So I looked on the internet everywhere, and uh, I I nearly only can find hand fabric made swaddles, and then cotton, and maybe some are merino. So I wanted to make a swaddle with wool, and I showed you before that I bought this yarn at Zeeman here in the Netherlands, and it is a lovely yarn. It is soft, very soft. So I think it is merino, but they don't put it on the label if what kind of wool it is. But I think it's merino, and um, it is a sock wool, so it's very handy. And I wanted to have not a thick wool for a swaddle because I looked on the internet a lot of information about swaddling, and they say uh, it is very important that the baby is not too hot. And so I think it is really a winter thing to have a woolen swaddle. And so I'm going to um, work on this swaddle more and more, because I'm, I'm making now a design, but maybe in the coming times I will think, oh, I'm going to do it a little bit different, and because my head is still fantasizing about it, how to make it as good as possible. Um, yeah, so I'm going to show you how I proceeded till now. And this is where I am now. And I made crochet buttons. And I thought I like that for a baby, because when they also in the neck, and so I would like soft buttons and for a baby. And so I first wanted to make flowers, but it's not that handy. So I just made a little bubbles and made and it's sticking very well. So it's doing its job. And that is important that it stay fit when the baby is sleeping in it. And because the baby will be able to move its legs, so it cannot, yeah, you have to take a lot of force, what I'm doing now with my hands, but I think it's sticking very well. Yeah. So I started here and I did a Turkish cast on. I love that there is no seam here, and it gives a very smooth. Um, and I also did a Turkish cast on here in the middle, so I can work like that, and I can work that way. And yes, so I did that, and I made this for a baby of a newborn baby can be in this swaddle, but also a baby of a half year old. And um, it's very important to stop when it is a half year old because you don't want your baby to roll over on their tummy and then be stuck in this because um, they cannot use their arms to lift themselves up so they can die otherwise. So you have to watch your baby very well during the day when it's awake, if it's already rolling over on the tummy. And um, that's why you also can stop when it is just 2 months old and you see it is already turning over. And but I want this to be snug also when it's a newborn, and that's why I made this here because I will show you. It is a little bit difficult, but you do only do it one time. You can pull on this and you get, oh, and well, it's not, and you can make it smaller. So also this step, you can make it smaller. And so I thought that is very handy and you put a lot of work in making a swallow. Also because I use very thin wool, sock wool, and I want the baby to wear this, being able to use this for a longer time. And then all the work you put in it is worth it. Huh? So, okay, well, I'm just making this here like a normal baby sack. I don't know how you call it. And then I'm going to make here and also soon here, I'm going to make the things that are going over the arms, so the arms will be locked. and so you can swaddle like that. And I really have to invent how to do it while I'm making it. So it's sometimes I feel like oh, this is not going okay. And although I measured everything, and I'm but I thought I made it too small. But then I was because when it's not um, in a certain state, it will yeah, it will look smaller than what it is. So I feel insecure in between, and then I go on, and then I think, oh yes, no, I'm doing it. It's okay. It's okay. But um, after this one, I'm going to make more, just to improve every time, and to feel more secure. And after that, I will place the pattern on Ravelry. I don't know how to do that now. I just have to discover that all those things. So, but I, I I like baby clothes. I think it's so cute, so very cute. And babies are treasures. I think they are treasures. And um, after, when I'm going to sell the pattern, I will gift these uh, swaddles, and I will gift it to um, children, babies in the Ukraine. And because many people are having a hard time there, and when you are in war and having a baby, it's very very difficult. So we want to I want to make I want to give this to make life a little bit better, and to take in this way take care of these treasures in the world. Babies are treasures. I think. Yeah. And it is a lot of fun knitting this. I'm having a good time, and learning. I'm learning a lot. And mm, okay, I was upstairs and I was in a closet where I do not look a lot. Everybody has such drawers, as you know. And I found a crochet work from me from years ago, because years ago I would go to a wedding, and I was having a dress, but no sockets, and not anything where you can leave your uh, things that you need for the day. So I made a bag for myself, and I found it back, and I thought, whoa! And it are simple crochet stitches, and this I thought, well, I had a very small phone, and so I made this for my phone here, and yeah, I put wool in it to make it look a little bit more better. And this I made just for that occasion, and I never used it again. So, um, yeah, I like this. I do not know how I did it, but I like this very much. The construction of it. And I don't know anymore how I did that. Yeah, and summer is arriving here in the Netherlands. It's not hot yet, but it's a lovely weather in spring here. And um, I want to show you something I sewed um, for a couple of years ago, and I'm busy with such a thing again, and also I want to change it in the next week because I want the skirt to be ready for summer. It's a very lovely skirt, very cool for in the summertime. So I like it very much. I will show you. And it's a very special skirt for me, very special, because this is made of blouses from my husband. Old blouses that you would throw away. And the good parts of it I cut in squares and I sewed it together. And it's funny because here also the sewing of the blouses are in it. And but this strap it is not working for me, and I have to change that in the coming time. And so I want to use this an elastic band, and I have to think about it how to do it. So I will unravel this border and put that on it. And also, um, this fabric is irritating on my skin, so I have to remove it because I want to wear this skirt more and more. And because of, I think when you make things of different fabric and you sew it together, it is uh, um, it is making me happy. It is more colorful than one fabric, but I'm still busy in that way. So now, and I only do this sometimes. I will use fabric. This one is very beautiful, very beautiful. And now I only did a blue color, and I used because these are bigger than from the skirt that I showed you, because I just used my square of the knitting. So this is 10 centimeters, I think in total it will be 14, yeah, 14 or 13 centimeters. And so all kinds of squares in blue. And it gives a little bit a Dutch feeling because we have Delft's blue, uh, and I like that also very much. I like blue and white, but yeah. So I want to make something of that, but first I have to repair the skirt again, and so that I can use it. And I will think of something else to make of all those squares. And I also had a lot of trousers from my son and from my husband and of myself, I think also of jeans. And yeah, I also make squares out of that because otherwise you would throw it away or you would give it away for a thrift store. And now I can use it again, and because it's very jeans is a very sturdy fabric, so you could make very good things of it. And it's also funny because um, um, having one jeans is not the other jeans from coloring, and so it really gives a lovely effect. I don't know if I can find it. Maybe I have it here somewhere. No, the jeans squares I cannot find. I have it somewhere, and um, but it gives a lovely effect. And for a week, I was at a thrift store here in my hometown, and I found something very, very beautiful. Sometimes you find something, and because you are crafting yourself, you value the work that somebody else is putting in something. And I will show you. I use it lavendel also a lot um, in my wool. So my stash, uh, I will put little bags of lavendel in it because moths do not like lavendel. Look at this. It is such a sweet thing, and only to make these borders it is a lot of work. So somebody took a lot of time, and also a little cushion with lavender is in it. I will try to remove it. Yeah, look at that. So I can also renew the lavender when I want to, and you can put it in again. But I just did not want to put this in between my wool. So I have it here in the living room because I love to see it. It is such a good job that somebody did on this. And oh yeah, thrifting. I like thrifting and also for the squares because this and this was a blouse from a man, and I bought it in the thrift store, and I can buy it on Sundays here in my hometown. Um, for only €4. When I see this, just a lovely blouse and a good fabric, I buy it and I will put it in my square project and make something beautiful out of it. And it does not cost me a lot because when I can when I buy a blouse and I try to buy it in a very large one, then I can get a lot of squares out of it, and then make something for myself. And it's not. And I also go to another shop here, and it's called Vibra, and they have. Um, I don't know how you call it. Um, they have fabric for cushions, for sleeping cushions, and in different colors. And when they have a very nice fabric, I will buy it, and it's only €1.30. And I could make something nice for a little child out of it, or in combination with other fabric, I can make something else for myself. So I really like to hunt after that sort of fabric and have a very cheap solution. So as this is from one of those cushion fabrics. So and then it's a very cheap solution. And when you like the fabric and the uh, and so I can use it in something else and have a good combination. It's oh, I can show you maybe how I ensemble all those squares together. Uh, I made an I made an example, and it was, and here you see how you can make the fabric like that you that the same squares will not touch each other, and and that it will be divided very well through so when I'm having a red here in the middle of this row, up, up on the second row, I will have it in the middle. And so they will not touch each other. And now this was 5. No, wacht even. 1, 2, 3. I think 5 different colors. But now I have that much squares. It's 7. So I do need an odd number to come in the middle again, so that they will not touch each other. Yeah, that is how I did this, and and I will go on and on. Hey, Killefie, gaat goed? Gaat goed, jongen? Ja. This was for this week, and I hope to see you next week. Also, if you liked this video, give me a thumbs up And if you want to see this videos more, subscribe. And what I really like is your comments, and because I learn a lot about it too, and I like the interaction. So thank you very much, and have a good week. Bye bye.